Okay, it's up. So anyway, yeah, it's up. So anyway, the reason why, because I like to use sometimes my weekends as my lazy days. And like I said, I like to catch up on videos that I don't get to watch on the weekdays because I'm either doing homeschool work or house cleaning or running errands and things like that. So, with that being said, I decided that I'm going to use this particular today to catch up on some things that I wanted to do. And I did. I sat back and watched a YouTube video, getting ready to cook some bacon for us. Lately, Nicole hasn't been interested in bacon too much like she used to, but we'll see how it does. But yesterday, she didn't mind eating the fries, so we'll see if she'll eat some of this. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Um, I decided that I was gonna lay in bed and kick back and catch up on some of my some of the videos that I have subscribed to. You know, see what's going on and comment on the videos and things like that. So while I was on, I I had subscribed to this young lady's video. She's 27 years old. I subscribed to her video this month, and she's 27 years old. Uh, she's from the United States of America, and not for sure exactly where she lives. So I really can't say where she lives because I don't know. But I know where, I'm pretty sure where she's at. It looks like it's real tropical trees and things like that. So anyway, while I was looking at her YouTube videos, I noticed that she had posted a video that was 3 days ago. So I looked at it for the first time today, and like I said, I subscribed to her channel this month. Was it this month or last month? No, last month I subscribed to her channel. So I haven't watched her in a while. So I took it upon myself. Let me catch up. Like I said, let me catch up on what's going on out there. So while I was looking at the video, I seen that she uploaded one 3 days ago. I was looking at today, this morning. And so this lady, she's a single mom. She's 27 years old. I think her youngest child is about 4 or 5 years old, and she also has not a newborn, but he's a newer baby. So he was born sometime last year. So he's very young. And so she lives with her mom. She lives with her stepdad. She lives with both of her parents and the stepdad. And so she's some kind of nationality. I think she's like from the look of her name, she sounds Arabian, either Arabian or Arab. So to me personally, it doesn't matter what area of background you come from. Anybody can become a single mom. Anybody can become a single dad. So no one has the right. I'm gonna turn this back on. I'm gonna walk away from it while it's on, but not too far. So I feel that nobody has the right to judge anyone for the decisions that they make. So I got the impression that some of the comments that was in her video, people was judging her and for the decisions that she made. I've seen comments earlier this month. People was upset at the fact that she had a child in her 20s and she was not married and she's unwed and she has two different fathers. Now, I want to address that because I think No one, like I said, no one has the right to judge anyone for making the decision that they make. Sometimes when a lady has children by several different men, it's not the reason because they felt, oh, that would be a good thing to do that. Sometimes they get in a relationship with someone, they're thinking that that person will be a perfect mate. Then sometimes it comes out that it doesn't works out. um, each individual has their own lifestyle in life or how they want to go. Maybe she was ready to get married. Maybe that first person wasn't ready to get married. Maybe the second guy she got involved with, I don't know. I mean, it's not for me to judge. It's not for anyone else to judge. And that's what's got to me. That the video that she posted 3 days ago, I looked at the comments today and they was like really rude and just really bold and out there. Some of them even told her that she was not a good mom. Some even told her that she didn't know how to raise her kids. Some of them even told her that I'm just going by the comments that I read. Some of them even told her that she wasn't thinking clearly as a mother. She needed to do better, and I can go on and on. Some even worse than that. But what I want to address is that we have organizations out here that's trying to prevent bulliness. To me, after I saw that those comments, I thought to myself, it seemed like they was bullying her for the judgments that she did. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what she did. Okay, I guess every so often she goes to I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if some of the others created content is gonna tell you, but when we put videos out about our life. We only put out there what we want you to see. And so I figured that that's what she did. She went put out there what she wanted uh, her viewers to see. And so she likes going to the coffee shop. She takes her kids to the coffee shop often as possible. And so while she's at the coffee shop, her oldest daughter is looking at YouTube. Looking at videos or doing educational stuff in the coffee shop. And her newer born child is either in the car seat or the stroller, or she's holding him. But to me personally, she seemed like a decent mom. I mean, she has those kids with her at all time, and the kids are very respectful, very respectful. And so some of the comments, like I said, that some people think that that's not a good environment to bring children to a Starbucks coffee shop. I don't see anything wrong with bringing children into a coffee shop. Turn the fan on so it doesn't go off. Open up blinds too. So my smoke detector doesn't go out. Sometimes my smoke detector go off while I'm cooking. And so I just felt like these people are like really bashing her. They don't even know this lady. And they just like really bashing her. So anyway, some of the people told us they didn't feel like she was a good mom. How dare she takes her child to the Starbucks, and she buys some food. She even brings food with her when she goes. And some even told her that she needs to get into a shelter. And first of all, she doesn't have to get in a shelter if she lives at home with her mom and her stepdad. They seem like they don't mind having her and the kids there. But what I want to get at is that no one has the right to judge anyone for their decision. And I decided to address some of the comments that was made to this young lady. And I asked some of them because I can look at some of their pictures and tell that they was older than 20 something. So I told them, I said, have you ever been in your 20s that you made mistakes that wasn't clear or unclear? I told them, I said that anytime you are in your 20s, you're going to always make mistakes. And if any of them come back and tell me they never made no mistake, believe me, I know they lying. Because we all made mistakes in our 20s. And I know some of you all have too. So that's what I'm getting at. Nobody has the right to judge anyone for making the decision that they made. I mean, now, I do understand, now I do get it with some of them saying that they don't think that she should have been out late with her children's at Starburst for a long length of time. Now, I get that. I do get that. But just go out and just decided to blast this woman. My bacon is ready. To go out and just decide to just bash this woman, I don't think that nobody has the right to do that. I mean, you want to make mistakes. No parent is perfect. And if you know a parent that's perfect, let me know, because we all make mistakes. And I looked on her titles and diagrams to find out if she have any if she has any cash app or PO box, because I feel that would be really helpful for her. And also, she takes the bus, and some of them even was trying to address to her that she shouldn't be getting on the bus with her kids. So you know what? Let me tell you something about that. Sometimes when you are a single mom, you don't have the means to always get what you want. You don't. You really don't. And and I'm pretty sure some of them are not single moms. So the ones that marry, that has a husband that's um, help providing for them, and that's doing this and that for them, or they living in a two-home income household, um, they can make it. They can make it a lot better than a single parent. But when you are a single parent, everything is on you. And so for them to try to judge her for getting on the bus with her two children, I'm going to set this over here, let it cool down. For some of them to try to judge her because she made the decision to get on the public transportation bus with her children is irrelevant. That's not none of their decision and none of their business for them to make that. So, I mean, I do agree to the fact that when she was on her way home with the children, and one one of the buses they had to get off because I guess they had to take the bus. You know, sometimes that happens, and some people say it was too late and it had got dark. I don't know how long she stayed at that Starburst, but I do agree that it was too dark. But just to bash her for made the decision that she did, I don't know. They don't know what caused her to decide to stay at a Starburst as long as she did. Because for me personally, what I'm going to say is that when me and Nicole was living with her dad about 5 years ago, before we moved into a hotel, um, when we lived there 5 years ago, and before we moved into a hotel 5 years ago, we were staying with Nicole's dad and his brother. His brother disabled, his oldest brother, and we were staying there. We moved in there. Let me see. Let me go back. I actually sent all my mail to his brother's house that he was living at. Um, I would say January or February of 2019. And then me and Nicole, we moved in officially in April of 2019. So he asked us. I didn't volunteer nothing. He asked us to come there. So anyway, what I was getting at is that when we was living there, he was working nights, and Nicole was still going to the school in Illinois at the time, and I was transporting her back and forth to that school till we can find a place. And when we wasn't able to find a place, we had to move. But anyway, what I was getting at that when he was working nights and she was going to school in the daytime, a lot of times he did not want us to come back to his the house that he was living with his brother after Nicole got out of school. He said that we had to go somewhere till he got all his sleep. And with that being said, to me personally, look back on it, um, I don't think that was right. I don't think that was fair because we had a child together. And so, anyway, that's what I was getting. I was using that for example because this young lady lives with her mom and her mom's boyfriend or her husband, something like that, which is her stepdad. So, what I'm getting at, what I'm trying to explain is that we don't know what's the circumstance at their house. We don't know the real reason she stayed at Starburst for a certain length of time till it got dark. We don't know that maybe her mom and her mom's husband might have had a talk with her concerning the children. Maybe they wanted some time to themselves. It could have just been just a one thing. So when you're not living in your own space, in your own privacy, sometimes you have to do what you have to do to survive. And that's what I did. Um, After I got tired, decided to live like that, I got me and Nicole a hotel in May of 2019. And we lived in that hotel all the way from May the 19th to October 2019. And we moved into a mobile home in Gary, Indiana. So when I got there, the former landlord that was running the whole mobile park, he told me in October 2019 that he tells all his tenants that comes on his property to save their money so they can buy their own home. And that was the best decision that he could have ever told me. He said he told me he tell all his tenants save their money so they can buy their own home. And guess what? I bought my own home 3 years ago. And what I'm the reason, like I said, we don't know what that young lady's circumstance is. We don't know if her mom and her mom's husband had a talk with her concerning the noise in the house. It could have been anything. It could have been just that they just needed some privacy to themselves. They just wanted time to themselves. And so while this young lady was standing at the bus stop, she was bawling her eyes out. She was bawling her eyes out. And when she was crying, she was telling her daughter how she felt like she could had felt like she could have done better for her. And she kept apologizing in the video to her daughter because they had missed the bus, and her daughter was upset because she wanted to go home. So, like I said, the mom was crying because I don't know what she's going through, and so, but she put it on video to let everybody see that she was upset at the fact that they missed the bus, so they were stranded for about maybe an hour or two. And so while she was waiting for the bus, she kept apologizing to her daughter on the video, explaining to her how sorry she was. And she said that she hoped that someday she looks back at that video to see that she did all she could for her, and that she loves her very much. Like I said, I could tell that she loves her children, but I just feel like for some of those people to come on her video and make the comments that they made, that was just too out there. They're just too out there. So anyway, I thought I'll come on here and chit chat with you guys for this Saturday and tell you guys how I felt. And I just think that with all the different organizations that we have here, and people that we have trying to stop bullying, that needs to stop. It really does. Because to me, I felt like that was bullying her. And by her too, crying, her bawling her eyes out, who to say that this woman might not go somewhere and just try to commit suicide? And you know what? Those same people will have something to say if she did. So I just think that we just need to stop this bullying and instead of trying to put each other down, try to help one another. Try to find some kind of solution, because bullying and pulling her down and telling her what she's not doing, is just not going to help. It's just not, and I don't like it. And I just not that I feel sorry for her. I just think that it truly was wrong that people would just come out and just say these things. So, I just hope that if you guys are going through any kind of issues, talk to someone and share your thoughts, your opinions, because committing suicide and thinking about whatever is not good. Because when I seen her made that, you seen her daughter, she tried and all this, the first thing came to my mind, I hope she's not thinking about committing suicide or something, because that would be devastating, and definitely devastating for her children. Especially, she told her daughter that she kept saying too, and that's what I thought was weird. She kept saying, when I'm gone, I just hope that someone else can do better for you than I can. And I said to myself, I hope she's not thinking about committing suicide, because like I said, there are so many people out here that keeps things bottled inside, and we don't know it. We see them every day. And then when we find out that this person committed suicide, it's like, oh my God, why they didn't talk to nobody? Because sometimes people try to talk to someone, but the person wouldn't listen to them. So that's what I have to say. That's all I have to say. And I'm just glad that I was able to get this out to you guys and share my opinions and my thoughts on this subject. And if you want to learn more about her video, you want to reach out to her, I have that below, so you guys can reach out, talk to her, whatever. And I even asked her in her comment if she has a Cash App, because that would be nice if, if someone wants to help her, and if she got a P.O. box, and you guys are more welcome to reach out to her too. So I hope that you guys' Saturday is going well. My Saturday is going relaxed, a relaxed day. Yeah, so after I finish doing all this cooking, making pancakes, and I'm going to make the eggs, I'm gonna sit back and eat and take a shower, wash my hair, and style it, and just kick back and enjoy this Saturday. I'm gonna go turn that thing on again. As a matter of fact, let me put this in here. So I hope that you guys Saturday is going pretty good. And the weather is really nice today. In my town, they said that it's 76 here. So I don't know what the temperature at that you guys at. I'm gonna turn on this other fan in my room. So like I said, smoke alarm don't go off. The smoke alarm sometimes they go off. I push this button to turn it on. This button right here turns it on, and it gets it going. And then this right here has the different levels of how you want your fan temperature to go. If you want to go really slow, it can. You want to go medium, it can. If you want to go faster, it can. So right now, I have it on slow, and so that's what it's doing. And I turned it on because by me cooking, sometimes the smoke travels. So I just want to keep it from having it come on. So I'm glad I was here, and I'm glad that you guys was here to share your Saturday with me and the weekend. And I hope you guys continue to have a great, fantastic Saturday and fantastic weekend. Until then, I'll talk to you guys later. I'm going to finish cooking and sit down and eat and have me a nice shower. Until then, bye. I have that information down in the comments so you guys can reach out to her. Bye.